I recently found myself on a long flight from Washington, D.C. to Yerevan. I'd been invited by the Armenian government, and I was struck by the profound symbolism of their invitation. You see, Armenia just completed a remarkable journey, from being a country that received support from the International Development Association, or IDA, to becoming a donor itself. And they achieved this milestone just 9 years after graduating from that support. I'd never been to Armenia before, but I've always felt a deep, quiet connection to this country for a number of reasons. The first reason was personal. I was genuinely looking forward to seeing our fantastic Armenian counterpart and the finance minister, Vahe Hovhannisyan. He and I met a couple of years ago in Sarajevo. He wasn't the minister then, but he told me with this fierce, quiet conviction, I'm going to make Armenia an IDA donor. Giving is not a sign of wealth, it's a sign of strength. That phrase lodged itself in my mind. The second reason goes back to my teens, to the very foundations of how I see the world. The first novel I ever read in English was by an American writer of Armenian descent, William Saroyan. It's called The Human Comedy. The central idea that in the face of sorrow, our response must be to embrace life and give to others shaped my own thinking profoundly. And that idea of resilience, or pulling together, it's a thread I suspected ran deep in Armenia's own story. And when I landed, that's exactly what I found. Not a nation defined by its past, but a vibrant, dynamic place, building a modern, innovative economy despite obstacles. One of the most exciting places I saw was the Engineering City, a project once financed by IDA. It's a hub for technology and innovation, and it's growing fast. When I finally saw Vahe, I congratulated him. I told him I'd been so impressed by his idea that giving is a sign of strength. Later, we planted trees together at the Engineering City, a small living symbol of the growth they are nurturing for the future. We also made a joint announcement, which was perhaps the most important reason I came to Armenia for. Now, for a country like Armenia, where pressing security needs mean a large part of their national budget goes to national priorities, the decision to contribute its own resources to IDA is incredibly bold. And they didn't just contribute once, they've done it twice, and even increased their contribution by 30% in the recent IDA 21. It's that same spirit I read about in Saroyan. You can feel this strength everywhere, in the resilient energy of Republic Square at night. But most of all, you see it in the people. There's a resilience, a quiet confidence, and a real tangible hope for the future. They've chosen to look outward, to be part of a global effort to fight poverty, even as they navigate their own challenges. In their strength, they have chosen to give. And in doing so, they have so much to teach the world.